Is the $500 price tag for the Nintendo Switch 2 reasonable? You guys might not totally agree with me, and that's fine. I just watched a pretty lengthy video talking about Nintendo and their prices and them entering the video game market as a whole, and I think it's about that time that video game companies are going to start charging a lot more for their games. Although I don't entirely agree with it, as having a stable income isn't really something that people have right now. But if we go back into Nintendo's history and we look at the prices of their old consoles and games, it's been a long time coming, honestly. When the Nintendo 64 first came out, games such as Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64, two very big titles, those games costed about $60 on release. And if you count for inflation, $60 back in like, what, 1996 is now over $120 in 2025. As well as the retail price for the Nintendo 64, which is like $200, I think. Counting for inflation in 2025, that's over $400. Now, is it logical to compare prices from like almost 30 years ago to now? Sorta, kinda, not really. Like I said before, we are in a totally different political and economic state of the world right now. So the cost of all this brand new 120 frames of 4K gaming, it's kind of getting expensive to make. The price a game studio probably has to pay in order to create a AAA title in 2025 is it's probably in the hundreds of millions, to be honest with you. As a consumer, I don't think we tend to factor in how much games cost to make, but that's the thing. If it costs them so much money to make, why are we still getting very bare bones minimum gameplay? Personally, I feel like there's a ton of different points that you can bring up involving the Switch 2 and its $80 games now. But I feel like although these game companies have kind of been scared to just, I guess, rip the band-aid off, Nintendo's showing its consumers that, hey, we're in a totally different generation of gaming, so things are going to cost a lot more. I feel like that's part of the reason there's been so much hate involving the Nintendo Switch 2. What exactly are your opinions when it comes to video game and home console pricing now? It's very interesting.